Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable, the examiners of this thesis proposal seminar, Ma'am Delita Sartika, SSMA PhD, and Mr. Urip Sulistyo, SPDMAD PhD. Also, the Honorable, my supervisors, Mr. Dr. Yanto, SPDMAD, and Ma'am Dr. Randa Yelia, MPD. First of all, I would like to say thank you very much for attending my thesis proposal seminar despite all of your busy schedules. And in this occasion, I am Rizkia Julieta with the students number A1B218013 from the class R001 2018 would like to presenting my thesis proposal seminar with the title English Department Students Perception Toward Teaching English at Elementary School during Kampus Mengajar program with the phenomenology approach. Started with the chapter 1 including the research background, the research question, the limitation of the research, the objective of the research, the significance of the research, and also the definitions of key terms. First is the background of the research. In this era, everyone knows really well that English is a worldwide language that allowing people from around the world communicating. But not only as a tool for communicate, but also English is used as one of the subject in school in order to catch up with the global era that everything in this world mostly are using English. So English subject has been taught to the children ever since they were in playground. They were in playground, proceed to kindergarten, and to the junior high school, and then to the senior high school, and to the university as well. I forgot to mention that according to AD and Amalia 2017, in this 4.0 of era of revolution and spoiled with the instant things, children already required to compete in the English subject since they were child. So, like I said before, that for the university in Indonesia have the English education study program to produce the perspective of English teacher who are reliable for teaching. At Jambi University, English Education Study Program is part of Language and Art Department of Teacher Training and Education Faculty. The majority of the study program's lessons or activities are related to learning about English language knowledge, learning how to teach students properly, identifying the students' character in learning, and also enhancing the theory which has been acquired for teaching as teacher through practices, either it is in the class or outside the class. Basically, English subject as the compulsory subject is started from the curriculum 1994, curriculum 2004, and the KTSP 2006 curriculum was listed as one of the compulsory subject at the elementary schools. But since 2013, of the regulation of the Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia, number 67 year 2013 on the basic framework and curriculum has decided to renew the curriculum, which one of the change is the removal of the English subject as the compulsory subject at elementary school, which also known as the curriculum 2013. The removal of the English subject as the compulsory subject has gotten some pros and cons from the education experts. According to the Al-Wasilah 2013, they believe that English is being taught in elementary schools while signifying the possibility of language loss, and it is more important to introduce children to the cultural values first. Meanwhile, like Su 2016 believed that learning languages in earlier age is good for them. And early age learner is an excellent beginning point for learning English. Students can improve their language abilities and build the cross-cultural skill with the earlier exposure and stimulation. Technically, the removal of English as the compulsory subject at elementary school has been considered with the several factors, and one of them is the teacher qualification for teaching English in elementary school. However, Indonesia government keeps improving the better quality of the education in Indonesia in order to create the human resources with the good quality and competent. Therefore, at the end January of 2020, the Ministry of Education and Culture and Research of Technology of Indonesia launched a new program called the Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka. This program was made for all of the students at the university across Indonesia under the auspices of the Directorate General of Higher Education of the Ministry of Education and Culture and Research and Technology of Indonesia. Kampus Mengajar is one of a form of implementation of this program that let the students to teach or teaching assistant in at the elementary school and middle school in the various villages or cities in Indonesia. As an education students, including for English education students, this program is such an opportunity for sharpen their teaching skill. In this program, the students will make new experiences, especially in teaching. Also, English education students might having challenges and take this opportunity as their stepping stone to become an experienced education students for teaching English, and through that they will have new awareness about the education management in Indonesia, especially in teaching English at elementary in school. Therefore, the researcher is interested to know about English department students' perception toward teaching English in elementary school, knowing that maybe they have some thoughts about teaching English right away in the school. Perception in this research refers to the process of understanding and acknowledgement about the something like object or event based on the individual experience. Next is research question. The main research question of this research is what are English department students' perception toward teaching English during Kampus Mengajar program at elementary school. Next is objective of the research. The main objective of this research is to investigate and to discover English department students' perception toward teaching English at elementary school students during the period of Kampus Mengajar program for batch 1, 2, or 3. Next is the limitation of the research. This research focuses on the English department students' perception and had joined the Kampus Mengajar for batch 1, 2, and 3 and had taught English as a side subject and will choose only 5 participants of them. The significance of the research. For students, this research might provide information about the English study program students of their experiences in teaching, especially at elementary school, that might give the students some insight about teaching after it all of the participant perception about that. For the other researcher the researcher might help for other researcher for providing information that the other researcher need for the future research. Next is the definition of key terms. Kampus Mengajar is a branch program of the Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka that develops purposely by the Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia. This program offers students to have many opportunities and activities to improve themselves and outside the lecturer class. Perception is the way someone interpreting or give meaning to something, including objects or events based on one's experiences through their senses. Next is chapter 2, literature review. On this chapter, there are theories that will use as for the researcher to research. This is including an overview, the perception, and also the teaching English for young learners. An overview about Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka, and also an overview about Kampus Mengajar. Also, the second point is the perception. Perception will, in this point, will explain about the definition of perception and also the process of perception. And the last point is teaching English of young learners. In this point, also explain about teaching English for young learners, the characteristic of young learners, and also teaching English for young learners in Indonesia. And next is the previous study. The previous study that is also used for for the references for the researcher. The previous studies, there are 5 previous related studies. The first was conducted by Listia Riani 2018 with the title Teachers' Perception of Teaching English for Young Learners and the Implementation in Public Primary Schools in Jembrana Subdistrict. The second research was conducted by Saki Herwiana et al. 2019 with the title A Study of Teaching English in Elementary School in Jombang. The third research was conducted by Arso Kusuma et al. 2020 with the title Teaching English Experience Perceived by Apprentice Teacher in Kampus Mengajar Program at SDN 03 Wanamboya 2021, a phenomenological study. The fourth research was conducted by Ruth Vita 2013 with the title Teachers and Students Perception Toward Teaching English in SD Negeri 1 Batu Agung. The last research was conducted by Sri Hasuti and Risa Dea Furiwati 2021 with the title Elementary School Teacher Perceptions on English Teaching in Cirebon. Move to the next chapter is chapter 3, the research method. In this research, will explain how the researcher will plan the act of the research in order to get the final result of this research. It is including the research design, the research site and participant, trustworthiness, that techniques and instrument of data collection, and the last is data analysis. The first is research design. Research design is plan and procedure that made for research accomplished in structured way from broad assumptions to detailed methods of data collection and data analysis. So this research is applying the descriptive qualitative method with phenomenology approach. The qualitative method is often associated in terms of mostly using the non-numerical data or words, and also investigating social or human problem and focus on the individual meanings. Meanwhile, the phenomenological research is a strategy of inquiry in which the researcher identifies the essence of human experience about the phenomenon as described by the participant, according to Creswell 2009. The research sites. The research site is in Jambi University, which is located in Jalan Raya Jambi KM 15 Mendalo Darat, Muaro Jambi, Jambi, Indonesia. The participants of this research are the English department students who had joined the Kampus Mengajar for batch 1, 2, or 3 and at least had taught English for at least 3 times. Because there are so many of them, the researcher will only choose 5 of them to be interviewed, to be the participant. The next is trustworthiness. Trustworthiness is the way to talk about how qualitative research prove the research study is credible. So therefore, the researcher will conduct the memory checking technique to acquiring the credibility of these research findings. Memory checking is involving the participant or the informant in verifying researcher's interpretation after the fact. Next is techniques and instrument of data collection. In this research, the researcher will use the interview and document. And then the last is the data analysis. I mistaken here because instead of data analysis, I wrote data reduction. Data analysis is an ongoing process for analyzing the data. There are 3 stages of them: data reduction, data display, and drawing conclusion. So that's all about my presentation about my thesis proposal seminar. Maaf jika ada salah kata. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.